हरि ओम। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीं प्रपन्नपारिजाताय तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। Bhagavad Gita, a conversation with God daily. Today, chapter 7, shloka number 20. कामैस्तैस्तैर्हृतज्ञानाः प्रपद्यन्ते अन्यदेवताः तं तं नियममास्ताय प्रकृत्या नियता स्वया। Yesterday we stopped with Vasudeva Sarvamiti Sa Mahatma Sudurlabhaha. One who sees everything as Vasudeva, as that Brahman, is indeed very rare. Now today it is continued. Why is it that they are rare? कामैस्तैस्तैर्हृतज्ञानाः प्रपद्यन्ते अन्यदेवताः. Generally, living beings, their sense of discrimination is actually taken away by various desires. Desires overcome that sense of discrimination. We know very well this is what it should be done, but still that desire, we are unable to control it. So we just go the other way. Prapadyante anya devataha, and because people have so many desires, they actually worship various gods. There are various gods for granting various wishes. Generally, the Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavatam says, Devim mayam tu Shri Kamaha Tejaskamo Vibhavasum Ayushkamau Ashvinau Devau Rupabhikamo Gandharvan Strikamo Apsara Urvashim. Those who actually desire a lot of wealth, they worship goddess Lakshmi, Mahalakshmi. And those who desire radiance, they worship Lord Agni. And if you want a long life, then worship the twins, Ashwini Kumars. And if you want beauty, then you should worship the Gandharvas. And if you desire some girl, and if you want that girl, then you worship the Apsaras, Urvashi. Like this, actually, There are 8 slokas. If you want something for that particular desire, you worship this particular God. Kama kamo yajet somam akamaha purusham param. And if you don't have any desires, then such people, they worship the Supreme God, the Supreme Brahman. So, everyone has some desire or the other. Mokshamicchet Janardanath. Who wants liberation? If somebody wants liberation, then they will worship me. Nobody wants liberation. They are after so many things of this world. So they go after various gods. People think like that. Actually, if you worship the Supreme God itself, all desires are granted. Sarvadeva namaskaraha keshavam prati gacchati. And the next sloka of the Bhagavatam itself says, Akamaha sarvakamo va mokshakama udaradhihi tivrena bhakti yogena yajeta purusham param. Akamaha sarvakamo va mokshakama. Whether you have no desires, you are free from all desires, or you have all desires, so many desires you have, or you desire particularly liberation, whatever it is, you worship that Supreme God, that Supreme Brahman. He can grant everything. All gods are just his various parts, like parts of the body. They form a part of him. So, if you are going to, you want something from a person, so you go, you give him some gift. You give him a nice pen or a nice shirt or something. Pen, the hand is used to write with a pen. And the shirt, the body wears it. So, you do something totally for the person. If you want something from him, you want money from that person. So, only his hand is going to give that money. Go, actually put flowers for that hand. Smear it with sandal paste, everything. And the other hand, you just slap that person with a slipper on his head. Because only the hand is going to give me. What for me about the head? That sounds stupid, right? Like that, the various gods are various organs of the Supreme God. So, if you are going to worship that Supreme God, then you can get everything. But people, poor things, they just run after various gods. Nobody worships me. Poor Krishna, he says. Prapadyante anya devataha. They take refuge in other gods. Tam tam niyamam asthaya prakritya niyatasvaya. And they worship those gods according to the various rules prescribed. Worship of each god involves certain rules. If you are going to worship Vishnu, then wear tulasi beads. For Shiva, it is Rudraksha. And then Tamra beads if it is Lakshmi. Like this, for worshipping certain gods, you wear black color. For some, you wear red color. So, according to those rules, they worship those gods. Prakritya niyatas. Why is it that certain people develop devotion towards certain god and certain others develop devotion towards some other god? Why is it like that? Because of their nature. Whatever nature they have due to the samskaras of the previous birth. Whatever they have been doing, following from the previous birth. they develop an inclination in this birth also towards that. And according to their basic nature, some they feel only if they actually make their body suffer, they pierce a sharp object in the tongue or through their cheeks, or they walk over fire. They feel if I am going to make myself suffer, then I have done something for God. They feel good. It is their nature. Only then they feel happy. Some, they feel happy if they keep singing to God. Some feel happy if they are going to dress God in beautiful robes with nice fragrant flowers and all that. So it depends on the nature of the person. Depending on that, each develop devotion towards particular God. यो यो यां यां तनुं भक्तः श्रद्धया अर्चितुमिच्छति तस्य तस्याचलां श्रद्धां तामेव विदधाम्यहम्. And Krishna says, यो यो यां यां तनुं भक्तः श्रद्धया अर्चितुमिच्छति. Whichever God a person wishes to worship, he develops devotion towards one particular form of God. Everything is the Brahman, various forms, that's all. So towards one particular form. Then I actually strengthen his devotion towards that particular form. I being the Antaryami, and I being the one who receives the worship of all devatas. Sarvadeva namaskaraha keshavam prati gacchati. Whichever God you worship, that worship goes only to that supreme God. So, I actually strengthen that devotion in him. Sataya shraddaya yuktah tasyaradhanamihate labhate cha tatah kaman mayaiva vihitan hitan. And now, because of that shraddha, because of that faith, he worships that particular God, desiring for something, wealth, family, fame, power, something, whatever he desires. And labate cha tata kaman, those desires are fulfilled. And I only actually ordain those desires. It is because of me that those desires are fulfilled also. Sarva karma phala pradaha, it's me who actually knows the actions of everyone and knows what are the results to be granted for each person. And I am the one who grants that also. So, their desires get fulfilled because of me. Antavattu phalam tesham tadbhavati alpamedhasam devan devayajo yanti madbhakta yanti mamapi. Antavattu phalam tesham. Okay, they worship various gods desiring various gains, and I too strengthen their devotion and give them all those desires. But Antavattu phalam tesham, all those gains, all those whatever results they get, all are temporary. They are all just of a limited nature. You gain something today and you lose it tomorrow. Everything is going to exist only for a particular time, then it is going to go off. And even Andal says, Ningada selvam niraindelor embavai. So, everything, these materialistic desires are all Ningum selvam. They will all be destroyed, lost one day. They are not permanent. We should actually desire for that eternal wealth, that wisdom, our very own, which is within ourselves, that jnana. We should desire for that. Here, the God actually, He feels for all living beings. Alas, they don't understand this. They just go after temporary pleasures in life. And Alpamedasam, because they are of limited intelligence, but a really intelligent person, a man of wisdom, will not do that. Devan Devayajo Yanti, and whichever God you worship, you attain that God. Mad Bhakta Yanti Mamapi, and those who worship me, they attain me. Those who worship that Supreme Brahman attain that supreme abode, that supreme bliss, that Paramananda, they attain. So, we'll stop with this for today. We'll continue tomorrow. Hari Om.